Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your new love reading for March. In the past, we get the Four of Cups. Four of Cups basically means that the honeymoon period was over. Okay, whoever you were getting to know, they felt like the honeymoon period was over. Okay, and it was time to put in some real work into a relationship to make it work. Okay. So here we have Four of Cups. Honeymoon period was over. Okay, this person, they were up in their head at night about you. They were trying to gain some sort of clarity, and it's almost like they did their best when it came to trying to understand who you were. They thought about you a lot at night, just trying to figure out who you were as a person. And it just kept them up at night, you know? Maybe there was something that happened in the past. Could have been something you did or said that kind of got on this person's nerves. But in the present, this person does think about you, okay? With that Ace of Wands, that means it's a good time to have a child with this person in March, okay? Or to start thinking about having a child. We get another Ace of Wands, okay? This person really has strong feelings for you. It's almost like you met this person on their level when you started to get to know them. With this Five of Coins energy, they were grateful for you. They enjoyed you. They enjoyed your presence. And you just did something to this person. Ace of Wands. And they were impressed with you. And I don't think it's the fact that you had money or that you were financially stable necessarily. I think it was what you did to get that far in your life. They were impressed with you. Um I don't know why I'm saying were. These are present cards for March. They're going to be impressed by you. Okay. Now in the future we do have the Six of Wands card, Six of Wands. I think that's about you two working together as a team. Six of Wands. I don't know. Yeah, y'all could be going on some sort of vacation or holiday together. Nice. That's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful, Gemini. Yeah, y'all are done holding on to the past. We get the Ten of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Four of Coins. Y'all are done holding on to the past. So y'all are going to go on a trip together and forget about the past, okay? Now, this person's attitude is the high priestess. The high priestess. Okay. They're trying to keep as calm as possible, and they're trying to be patient, and they're trying to give you some space right now. Okay? So we get the Queen of Wands, the Page of Coins, and the King of Swords. I think King of Swords is your energy, and they want to make you some sort of offer. But now if you're the Queen of Wands, the King of Swords may want to make you some sort of offer, but they're not pushing it. They're not rushing it, okay? They're not pushing it, they're not rushing it. And if the Page of Coins represents a message, they could have said their piece and now they're giving you your space. Influencing the situation is Three of Wands. Three of Wands. It's talking about y'all needing to work together as a team. And you need to take a trip with them to find out who they really are. This person may want to take a trip with you. They may want to find out who you really are. Like, what type of person are you? This person's really focused on God at this time because we get the Ace of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Moon. Your person's trying to look to God for clarity because your person's kind of confused, okay? Like, they know how you make them feel, but they don't know if they want to spend the rest of their lives with you or not. The obstacle to everything is the Six of Swords. Six of Swords. Um, okay, this person has a fear of the unknown, and that's their obstacle. They're afraid of change. So, for example, y'all could, have a pretty good relationship right now, but they're afraid of things like getting married or moving in together. They're afraid of that. So it's almost like they're afraid to take things to the next level. They're afraid of losing themselves because we get the Ace of Coins, the Four of Cups, and the Empress card. They know their worth and they don't want to lose it. It's almost like they're afraid if they accepted an offer from you that they'd be unhappy and that they'd lose, their sense of self. Um, the outcome of everything is going to be Six of Pentacles. Somebody may be giving more than the other person. They may be learning how to say no to certain things. They're learning not to give so much. Let's clarify these Six of Pentacles. Okay. They're trying to gain clarity. They have this internal conflict going on. It's almost like your person feels like they deserve to be alone for some reason. It's almost like they're punishing themselves for something. Because we have the Eight of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Hermit card. This is an internal conflict. It's nothing you did. It's almost like they feel like they deserve to be alone, or they feel like because they don't understand equal give and take that they should be alone. What you don't see coming is the Knight of Swords. It's talking about somebody being a little impulsive. You may find yourself being impulsive at this time, or them being a little bit impulsive. If they miss you and they're being impulsive, I could see this person doing things like going shopping or buying notebooks, just different things to try to replace the fact that they may miss you. Because I think you want more than just a friendship with this person. And because they're not sure of what they want, I don't think you're going to wait. I just don't think you're going to wait. I think if they're not going to make a decision, you're going to move on. And after you move on, they may become impulsive and go around shopping or something of that nature because they miss you. Okay, Knight of Swords. I think this person is still dealing with internal conflict, even in what you don't see coming, because Knight of Swords, also talks about spicing things up. And it's almost like this person wants to, get closer to you, but they're afraid. And because they're afraid, they get this idea in their head that they'll just run away, kind of like a little kid. It's like, because we get this temperance card where things are slowly changing between you two, and maybe things are getting a little bit hotter, and they're afraid of that. We get this Eight of Cups, they're afraid. And then we have the Page of Wands, which looks like some brilliant idea, like, I know, I'll run away. Because Eight of Cups is basically about learning about the self, right? So if y'all are trying new things, these new things could happen slowly over time. But if y'all are not trying new things, this person could be running away. It's almost like they were building up to something and then they ran away. But if they don't run away, Eight of Cups is all about them learning about themselves and their likes and their dislikes. These cards are interesting. Yeah. Page of Wands makes me think of a message. And Temperance is something that takes time. It could be that this person approaches you to tell you that they've been working on themselves, that's the reason why you haven't really heard from them. If you haven't heard from this person, they've been working on themselves, and they may come rushing in to tell you that. Like, hey, it's not that I don't have feelings for you. I've been working on myself. Something like that. And then, once they finally make that confession that they've been working on themselves, that's where the equal give and take is going to come in. And, but then they still have that internal conflict going on where for some reason they feel like they should be alone. It kind of reminds me of that movie, The Sound of Music. I don't know how many of you have seen that movie, but there was a woman who was a nun in that movie, and she met this man with all these children that she fell in love with, and she got scared. And that was why she ran back to the monastery, or whatever you want to call it. And one of the nuns talked to her and had a discussion with her and said, well, why is it that you came back here? Because she wanted to get to the root of this nun's problem. And she did not come back to serve God. She came back because she was afraid. And the nun told her not to be afraid and to go after the person she wanted to be with. And I don't think she was even allowed to stay at the monastery. I don't know exactly how they worded it at the end of the movie, but the other nun encouraged her to go back to the man she fell in love with. So it's almost like for some reason your person feels like they should be alone. Like maybe they were just the type of person that should be alone. And even if they don't feel like they deserve to be alone, maybe they just feel like that they're just that type of person, that they're meant to be alone for some reason. That's all I have. Sometimes different things affect people in the past as well. If this person had anyone in their past tell them that they don't get along with people or that they should be alone, maybe they took those words to heart. But there's all sorts of reasons why people choose to be alone. And Thank you for coming to this reading. Love and light.